And we, you know, and you all, this happens to all of you, you go in cycles. These medevacs getting ahead. Look at that. Every single Marine, every single Marine gets killed. And then these Marines, already 2-2, and stimming, coming in, focusing down the Colossus, and able to take them out with the help of these Corruptors. But again, we are able to, you know, they take a huge chunk out of our army, but we take a huge chunk out of theirs too. But the difference is that they're taking out Colossus, and we're killing Marines, you know? And look at this. 10. No, 9 right now. And I think he's going to build one more verbally said and done. Lings coming in with these Marines. Going to have another close battle here in the middle of the map. Corruptors going to be taking out this Colossus again. They're going to fall to the Stalkers and the Marines, but that Viking comes in and finishes the job. And again, Zahn reinforcing the Marines, and this is going to be this was the order of the day. Close matches, hard battles. And we knew these guys were better than us, particularly with some of the micro that Giant Smurf pulls off. Again, 2200 level diamond player, just pulling off some just excellent scoot and shoot micro with his Marines, and very impressive gameplay. And again, more Banelings. That one loss was just huge with all those Marines in the middle. I do have some Stalkers sitting back here. Zon's letting me know that I've got men out there that I can be using. I am running out of money. I need to take this middle expansion and get it up and get it running. I'm mined out of the main, and I'm not well saturated because of the drops that happened back here. I got dropped on as well. I think I must have missed that. And the Giant Smurf is just friggin' massive. So many Marines! There's literally 48, almost 60 Marines heading out here. And they're just gonna come, and it's like they don't just all-out attack. If they wanted to, they could just come in and all-out attack. Zerg probably not as much, but with all these Marines that Giant Smurf has, he could come in and probably just wipe out this base in a minute. But they do a lot of harass, they do a lot of little advantage stuff, and stuff that's kind of hard. It's just hard to keep up with, and that's when you know that you're playing against really good players versus you know, less than good players. I'm 2-2. Zerg does not have any air upgrades, so I'm able to clean up these metas fairly quickly. My Zealots are taking out the Lings, but these Marines, again, 2-2, working on 3-3 now. Not even working on them, they are upgraded, and just quickly picks them up, takes them out of there. And again, gonna drop a mule to heal his medevac. And Zon's saying, we got to take care of this expansion. It's their only advantage at this point in the game, which is true. That and the fact that this guy is running on 10 barracks and Zon is running on 2, 3, 4, 5. So Giant Smurf is able to mass men twice as fast as Zon. And again, another 30 Banelings coming out here. And we are trying to mass up for another attack. We know that we need to take out that expansion, or we have no shot at winning this game. So we're going to try and move our guys in. We'll take out, let the Banelings come in instead of, and I guess my guys were all that's left. Marines are already dead, and so Giant Smurf going to come and finish off. But my Colossus is on the high ground, so we're able to take some shots at those Marines, but again, just smart play. Giant Smurf, knowing that he can't fire, Colossus is just going to pick him up and take off, man. And here we go again with more drops. This time 4 4 medevacs full of Marines dropping into Zahn's base. Going to do all sorts of damage. Going to be taking down pretty much everything they see. Not even stimming yet. There's the stem. We're going to be taking out these production facilities so that they can no longer assist. And once again, we're trying to just hold this base because, again, it's our only advantage. Actually, it's not even an advantage anymore because Zahn is mined out over here. He's going to try and expand down here. I have this expansion, but that's getting constantly harassed. Gets surrounded over here by these Lings and Banelings. Not even able to fight. Doesn't even have to use any Banelings on me. He's just going to get the Zergling surround, and that's going to kill everything. And his Zahn's main base is pretty much cleaned out. These Marines are not going to be able to get only one of those ships, which is a good catch, but if he had stemmed, maybe he would have gotten another one or two. Certified coming in now. Again, just waiting and biding their time. Patient play, smart play. They're just seriously... when you watch the game, it looks like it's very it looks like it's kind of close because of the things like units lost, because of things like which now is actually pretty even now that I've it's now 34 to 27. We're still ahead in units lost, but I think it's probably because of the kind of units, you know, Marines just dying by the barrelful and things like that. But we are trying to move in to take out this expansion. We are able to take out those two dropships. Medevacs, I'm sorry. Lings coming in, going to be demolished by these zealots. These stalkers trying to chase down these corruptors, and we are going to be able to take this base. But again, another massive force of Marines by a giant Smurf, and even with stim, these corruptors are going to be able to, by flying around, they're going to be able to. Nope, here come the Marines. These Colossus are toast, and that's the end of that, and that's the end of everything here because these guys are 3-3. It's just brutal and very well microed, very, very, very difficult to deal with. And now you see Giant Smurf with the double expand. Zerg is pretty much out of this game at this point. He's got no mines, no expansion. He's got very little minerals left and very little money. So all he has is right here, these 4 Broodlords. Which is pretty much going to be enough for him, as we'll see in a minute. He's going to move in here, try and expand. The Zerg player, I mean. And oh, my throat is getting very dry. I'm going to have to take a sip of this lovely iced tea. That is lovely. Magically delicious. And we are seeing the SCB transfer to the expansion. The Zerg pieces expanding to the high yield. And 4 Broodlords coming in to make my life a living. Crappled. And it sounds like I'm getting a little congested. Always happens at night. Nothing to worry about. I'll be fine, I assure you. Moving in with this forces, we see only this expansion. So we want to come in and take it out, which is not going to be hard, but this is the one that's got the units near it. That's one I'm going to start actually mining. So we are able to take that out. But, oh, and this, in our minds, I mean, frankly, what happens next, I don't think it was as game-changing as Zahn thinks. I think that it was bad because look at the route, the path that I just highlighted my units and left-click down here where Zahn's army is in the minimap, and it took them the long way around, which caught them alone by Giant Smurf's army, and it was just freaking... It was brutal. Who knows what would have happened differently, because these guys were dead, or will be dead soon. Who knows how much longer this game would have gone on, or what would have happened if that army survived, came down here, met up with Zahn, and we were able to fight together. I still think, obviously, inevitably, we would have been taken out. But perhaps we would have had a little bit more of a fighting chance. I guess I just gave away the ending, which is really quite alright. We're just about to get there. Obviously, my expansion is taken out by the Brood Lords, and these drops have come in, and we've taken out their dropships, but my last group of Zealots were taken out, and Zahn, who is now 1-1, was able to clear out those last few dropped Marines. I'm trying to get to 3-3, not sure why. I'm only going to be able to make Zealots because I have no gas. I don't have... My bases are pretty much... This one's mined out. I have a ton of probes here. And I have enough money to expand probably, but not opportunity. And we see this base. We want to try and go take that out, but again, we're seeing all these units, and now Zerg is getting back into it, and so just in a very difficult spot. I do have another Colossus out. I don't know why I don't bring these Zealots with, but the Zealots the Marines are very easily going to take down these few Brood Lords. We come in here for another attack. We're going to try and go after that expansion. The Marines come over here and meet us on the low ground and move out a little bit. And the Colossus has the range, and so moves in. But then the Marines pull back, and the Colossus is left exposed, and that is going to be it for Mr. Colossus. And that is my last large unit that I'm going to be able to make. I am pretty much out of resources. My Zealot, these are it for me as far as Zealots go, as far as any units go. And I give the GG because I got nothing left. And then Zahn quickly follows suit. But again, very, very fun game, very intense game the entire time. From that first attack, just felt very intense. Probably some of the best I have played. I know Zahn feels the same way about his play. Obviously, huge mistakes. Not enough production facilities for probably either of us. Didn't expand or get more than one base early on fast enough. And just a great game, great play by Giant Smurf, great micro by Giant Smurf, and definitely awesome macro with all these facilities. Look at these just queued up, waiting to come and kick our tails. So thanks to Giant Smurf Certified for a great game. Thanks to Zahn for being an awesome 2v2 partner. And thanks to you for taking the time out to watch this badass game. And that's it for now. Keep climbing that ladder.